Plus the day for up. The people do show something. Then the day for up they do. This place now, no correct. Then they say clothes, jeans, all this thing.
So guys, I think my first assumption is not all that correct.
Yeah.
It is for second hand. Those who sell second hand.
Second-hand.
In Ghana, we call it fools. This is another staircase that leads to, inside the market. So the market, because it is so big, it has several, entrances. So you can pass here as well. This is a staircase, and I think this is for people who are carrying goods. So they are also here. I understand that I have to cross from here to this place because me standing here, I may not get the motor taxi. So I have to cross here because after all, this is the road we are going to take. So this is another bar, restaurant. So bar, restaurant, lounge, Africa beach. So this is the beach. Hello, bonsoir. So it's another beautiful sunny day here in Lomé, Togo to be precise. And today happens to be the very last day I'll be spending here in Lomé. And as you can see, I already have my backpack with me, which indicates that I've just checked out from my hotel room. And the mission is very simple. I am going to travel by road from Togo back to Ghana. But before I do that, there is this one famous market I would like to visit before we start the journey. This market is very popular and very famous simply because the goods and services out there are very cheap. Because of that, people especially from Ghana and other West African countries do travel into that market to buy clothing, to buy things back to their countries to sell them, to get more profit. And I am going to, in today's video, explore that market, if possible, buy a few things and then proceed onto my journey. And the question is, will I be able to have a very smooth border crossing back to Ghana? Feel free to join me and let's find out. And one thing I've noticed here in Togo, and same as the other West African countries like my country, Ghana, you don't find dustbins across the streets. And because of that, you can see plastics, rubbers, trashes. Every place is quite, littered and all that. And I've just bought a sachet water. I finished drinking the water, but I don't know where to even discard it or dispose the rubber. Obviously, I will have no option than to also join the locals to also throw it away. But hey, I am not going to do that. I am always going to put it in my backpack. If I get to a place where I think I can safely put it down, then I will dispose it. But other than that, there are the locals. You can see the ground. The ground is quite dirty, filled with rubbish, filled with plastics and all that. And you can just see far ahead of me a heap of rubbish, a heap of plastic, a heap of other unwanted materials which has been deposited here by the locals. And just across the heap, you can see the bar. And like I indicated in my other videos here in Togo, since Togo is sitting on a seat belt right from the beginning at the border all the way to the end of the border, you can see beaches, beach bars. So I think the government has been able to rent the beach area to individuals to make business. So you can see recreational centers everywhere. So this is a beach bar where on the weekends like this, people will just come troop in and come and then enjoy themselves. And of course, you can't come to a francophone country like Togo and the rest without seeing a Total Energy, a filling station, a fuel station for Total Energies. Total Energies is a French company. It's a French, oil company. So all the African countries, especially the francophone countries, you are likely to see Total Energies. And as I just told you earlier, so this is another bar, restaurant. So bar, restaurant, lounge, Africa beach. So this is the beach. Hello, bonsoir. So this is the beach, and you see chairs are being mounted and all that, and people have started trooping in to start enjoying themselves, and you can see the settlement and all that. So hopefully this evening this place is going to be super mega and super blast. People are going to come here to enjoy themselves because the weekend starts from today and it is going to end on Sunday, night. Hello, excuse me. Aganawe station, Aganawe market. Iganawe market. Where? How much? How much? How much? How much? 30. Oh boy. I think the guy is having, issues with patience. He is not patient enough. I was asking him, I think he didn't understand me, so he just, left without saying anything. Anyway, he's not the only motor taxi rider here in Lome, so we are obviously going to get another one who is going to take us to Aganawe station.
Oh, I know the money. I gave you the one.
400.
The one 400.
500. 500. Okay. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, where's your helmet?
How much you have?
Okay, guys, I've got someone. I have. Okay, 500. Higanawi market.
Yes.
Okay. All right, guys, I've just gotten some, and I am popping on to it, and I am just wearing my this thing, and we agreed on 500 safer, not knowing that Higanawi market is quite far from here. Yes, so let's see whether we will be successful in this journey. We are going to Higanawi market, and fingers crossed, hopefully we are going to be able to successfully tour the whole area to at least experience where Ghana people come, or where most people come here to buy their things into back to their respective countries to sell for more profit. So here we are, we have started the journey to Higanawi market.
Every night are we paradise seems so far away. Still try to buy myself some time to get me to that place. All I want is you. Staying up till we want to. Tell you what, I bet that we could see it new. I wanna let go, nothing to lose. Let's throw all our worries away. I know that it takes two to get confused. Tell me, baby, what do you say? 'Cause we were just friends, and now it's something far over. And I bet that we could find a way closer. Never wanted to put all of this in your head, but I guess in the we're only friends. But I guess in the we're only friends.
All right, guys, we have just arrived at the Higanawi market, and this is the man who brought me here, and you can see this is the Higanawi market. Obviously, this is the entrance, or this is one of the entrance of the market, and this market is indeed the market where anybody you see back in Ghana doing business, coming to Togo to buy things, to take it back to Ghana to sell for profit. This is where all their journeys, begin. Guys, I've just received a very vital information here just now, and I was just told that the market doesn't operate every day. It has a market day, so Monday, Tuesday, and then Saturdays or Thursdays, right? Today is, which is yesterday, so Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and then Saturdays. So today is holiday. Today, no market. Wow. So can I ask, is it the market where people come to buy, goods, especially jeans, t-shirts from Ghana, Mondays and Thursdays? Okay, this whole market.
Every night are we paradise seems so far away. Still try to buy myself some time to get me to that place. All I want is you. Staying up till we want to. Tell you what,
this is another staircase that leads to, inside the market. So the market, because it is so big, it has several, entrances. So you can pass here as well. This is a staircase, and I think this is for people who are carrying goods. So they are also here, and then you can, and this is for car, so they have divided it into 3 categories. This is for car, big cars, trucks, and all that. And this area is for trucks, I think, mini trucks and carts. And then this is for human beings who can use the staircase inside the market. I want to give you a 360 of the market. The market was built, I think, in a circle form, in a round form. So I am giving you a 360 of the market. This is another, entrance, and the same, procedure. This one is for trucks and mini carts, and then this one is for people to climb and then enter. And obviously today is not a market day, therefore the whole place is fully locked and secured. And then you can see this part of the market too. Okay, so it is not only inside. Then when you come to outside the market as well, you will see other, mini, shades or shells, and all the people are not, around. This is quite strange and quite, surprising. A very big market like this, the government is able to, the government is able to, regulate it to the extent that, everybody is obeying the law. Everybody is abiding by the rules. Unlike some part of, Africa, by now you would see the stubborn ones, one or two of them will be hiding, doing business without the knowledge of anybody. But you can see the entire market is very quiet. Okay, very, very quiet. And maybe I can pass through this area. Look at it. All this area belongs to, people. And you can imagine on a market day, for instance, like tomorrow, by this time when you come here, I strongly believe that you will find it very, very difficult to have your way, because there is going to be a lot of, people, because this market is patronized by not only Togolese, not only people who live here, but it is patronized by Ghanaians, Nigerians, Cameroonians, Beninese, and so on and so forth. So it is a very huge market, for that matter.
Every night are we paradise seems so far away. Still try to buy myself some time to get me to that place. All I want is you. Staying up till we want to. Tell you what, I bet that we can see it new.
I think I'm having an idea as to what goes on here. I think this place is like a tailoring, alteration, area. They do alterations and all that. So when the guys or when the people buy the jeans and other clothing, and maybe they want it to be resized to a particular, size, they normally will bring it to one of these guys. Yes, this one I am just, having the perception and the idea. So they will bring it to these people so that they will be, shaping it, and then they will be, sewing it and all that. So I think, so this area is the alteration area, where people come with their jeans, with their clothes, with their, things they have bought in from inside the market. They will bring it here for proper alteration. Yes, I think that is how, that is what goes on there. Yes, I came not knowing that today is not a market day. I came to buy some jeans, and this place they do alteration because
you go there like this, and if they come, you go to do them.
Okay, just alteration, because so all these places when people buy the clothing, the jeans,
Yes.
the t-shirt,
Yes.
everything from the market,
Yes.
and they want it to be, you know, or treat on, they will
Yes.
bring it to. So all these shades
Yes, all these
are for tailors.
for tailors. Tailors, they there for up. The people do sew something. Then they there for up. They do this place now. No, correct. Then they say clothes, jeans, all this thing. This place now for shoe. Shoe. They are selling shoe.
So this place now for
The other
shoes.
place, yes, it's for shoe. This place now is for correct.
Akreka, tailor.
No clothes.
Clothes.
This place,
Fools.
Fools.
Second hand. Guys, I think my first assumption is not all that correct.
Yes.
It is for second hand. Those who sell second hand.
Second hand.
In Ghana, we call it fools.
Fools, okay, yes.
But there are tailors who, you know, do some alteration
Yeah,
for
this,
people.
yeah.
And you said they also live this
they
way.
live for up.
They live
yeah.
for up. So when you buy the jeans, you take it to them,
Then go walk
then they will
around.
work on it for
Yes,
you.
yes.
Absolutely. But all this area is for second hand.
Yeah, for
Second hand clothing.
Yeah, clothing.
But the brand new ones are inside the
Inside,
the market, the building itself.
yeah.
But if you are looking for the second hand,
Second
you
hand,
come to this. You come to this side.
Yeah, this place is
Wow, amazing, amazing.
This place is for magazine. The place they are packing it.
The
They are
wholesale.
packing- Yeah, wholesale.
Ah.
Tomorrow now they will open there.
So
They will
everybody.
They will come the take it home. Everybody will come the take it home.
So they have their names written on them, so
yes.
that no one
No
picks
one can
anyone's
miss.
clothes. Okay.
If you buy now, keep them there. You go write them your name. Tomorrow you go come, you go take it. Now this place, you know, see that house.
So these are the whole warehouse. Okay,
come,
let's go there. Oh, wow, wow, guys, this is quite interesting and quite amazing, and I am, you know, I'm liking the whole thing already. So today you are coming to walk here, do some, you know, renovations here, and okay. Okay. So these are the warehouses. So this one, for instance, if I come to buy clothing or I come to buy something,
Yeah.
and I can't take all of them
You
home,
keep 'em here.
I'll keep them here.
Tomorrow night you go come take them.
Tomorrow I will come.
If you want to take them on Monday, on any time if you want to take them,
You come?
You go come. You go write them your name. You come take them.
But you will pay.
Yeah,
You pay. This means that you know, some businessmen, when they
Yes.
travel to Togo here,
Yes.
sometimes they will not be able to get all the things they want to buy at the same day.
Yes.
So they will buy some, keep it here. Tomorrow they will come and buy another one, come and keep it here. The next day they will come till maybe they are satisfied with all the goods they have bought. Then eventually they will come and then pick all of them, take it to their respective, you know, countries. So these are the warehouses.
This are the warehouse.
Okay. So you are doing this because of the rains.
Yeah, yes.
So you are doing some filling.
This place now my own.
Okay.
Now me they in charge of this one.
This is your warehouse.
Yes, this is my warehouse.
So right now, as we speak, people's goods and
People goods there.
they here.
Yes.
Okay.
Tomorrow night I will come open and give people.
You
their
sound
goods.
like a Nigerian.
Yes,
Are you?
I'm a Nigerian.
Okay. So how long have you been working here?
Here?
Yes.
Oh, I don't reach more than 15 years here.
Wow.
I don't
And
stay here.
you then what?
I don't stay here. I don't.
You
stay
you
long.
you do long here.
Long, yes.
But do you mostly go to Nigeria from
I used
time
to.
to time?
Yes, I used,
Because this place is Togo is quite close to Nigeria.
I used to go Nigeria. I
Okay.
used to go Nigeria.
Okay. But you like it here more than okay.
Here, there's no problem
Yes.
for here.
Yes.
If you dey work, you go to see your money.
Or money. Okay. Okay. That's nice.
There's no problem.
That's nice.
That's one.
All right. So
Yeah,
guys,
sometimes if the water come, water the branch here.
Mhm.
If rain fall, water the branch here. That's why we come to that. We are working for gutter.
Okay.
All these things, we are remove all these dirty. That's
yes.
why
So this is obviously a black soil.
yes.
They are, you know, they have extracted from the gutters,
Yes.
and then they are using it to fill the area,
Yes.
so that in case it rains, the
Yes.
place will not, you know, be flooded. Very, very nice and very interesting. I understand that the market operates on Mondays,
Yes,
Tuesdays,
Monday,
Thursdays, and Saturdays.
Saturday, yes.
So tomorrow, for instance, this place will be busy.
Yes, tomorrow. This place will be busy tomorrow.
Wow.
This place will be busy.
Wow.
Today is the Independent Workers Day.
Today is Workers' Day.
Workers' Day. Nobody go open his shop today.
So apart from today,
Yes.
even next Friday,
Next Friday.
people the market is going to be open.
Oh, yes, next Friday. Market
So on which days that the market don't operate
is
at all?
on Sunday.
Only on Sundays.
Only on Sunday.
Okay, so guys, I think we have gotten another revelation. So the earlier information I received from the people is incorrect. Perhaps they didn't understand my language because they can't speak, English. But as now that I've met someone who can speak English, the person have just given me the right information. And the information is that it is not that the market doesn't operate in certain days. It is only on Sundays the market don't operate. Okay. But today, the reason why the market is not operating is because of the independent celebration. Yeah. You remember about 3-4 days ago, they celebrated their independence, I think on the 27th of April, right?
Yes.
They celebrated their independence. Yes. And so today is for First May for workers. Workers' Day. I think today is also a holiday in Ghana. Yeah. Okay. Yes. In Ghana, today is also a holiday because today is May 1st, which is Workers' Day. Yes. So I think this is Ghana and Togo. I think they have so many things in common. When you go to Ghana today, as I'm speaking to you, we are also on holiday. As these people are also on holiday. So we are going to explore the market a bit. Then after that we proceed back to Togo border. Then we proceed our journey back to Ghana. To be honest with you, I would have been quite surprised to learn that a very big famous market like this don't operate on certain days. Not knowing that the earlier information I received was incorrect. The reason why today the market is not operating is because of the holiday. Today is 1st May, and I think the same thing applies to Ghana. Ghana too, we are celebrating Workers' Day, so today no one is working. But I think the difference between this market and that of our market, as I'm speaking to you, even though today is holiday, people are not supposed to go to work. But trust me, if you visit Ghana right now, especially Central Market, KJTI and all that, the place is fully packed with traders and then buyers who are doing their business like nobody's business. But here, I think the people are so disciplined. The people always abide by the law. Therefore, today is holiday. No one has come, and they are all, staying at home with their enjoying some good time with their families. Very well. And also, I have also received another information that these shells you see, around are not for the tailors, the alteration and all that. They are for second-hand clothing dealers. So if you want to buy any second-hand, clothes, where in Ghana we call it fools, you come any of these, shelves to come and do business with them. But if you are looking for the brand new ones, the brand new jeans, the brand new T-shirt and all that, unless you enter inside the market proper. All right, guys. I just understand that there is this celebration occasion going on here. So these people you are seeing are all the market men and women who have all gathered here to celebrate the day, as today happens to be the holiday. So they are just coming to enjoy themselves, celebrate the day here, and they will eat, dine and wine and all that, because today is their happy day. But despite the holiday and the restriction for no one to come and then do business, those outside here are taking the advantage of the situation, and you can see them across, and they are selling and doing business, because at least whilst others are enjoying and celebrating, some too should come out to ensure that people, you know, few people can come and then do some business. So you can see them selling some food stuff and other petty items around here. But in the main inside, in the main market, where, like I indicated earlier, things are sold and all that. As for here, you cannot get inside today because today happens to be a very important day, a holiday in this market. All right, guys, I think I have had enough. I've had my first impression, so I think I need to go out and then proceed to the border and then see whether I can peacefully and then smoothly cross from Togo to Ghana border, and then I proceed my journey back to Ghana. So don't go anywhere, be with me, and then let us travel to Ghana by road together. To border Aflao border.
Border about
How much?
how much? 700.
No, I came here 500. Let me give you 500, please.
700.
500. Yes, please, 5. My money finished 5. All right. I have learned a very good bargaining skills here in Togo. So I always try to, go for a better price. We started the bargaining from here to the Aflao border. Yes, so this is the Aganawe market. You can see we are leaving behind. Yes, this is a historic market, Aganawe market, and I am now on my way back to the Aflao border to see whether I can smoothly, cross the border into Ghana. Then we proceed our journey from the border to either Accra or to get a direct, car back to Kumasi where I live. And like I indicated earlier, I started bargaining with him. We started 700. Then later he said I should pay 600, and then I finally felt I will give him 500, and we have all agreed that I will pay 500 safer. So here we are, and we are proceeding to the border area. Let's enjoy the journey.
Every night are we paradise seems so far away. Still I try to buy myself some time to get me to that place. All I want is you. Staying up till we want to. Tell you what, I bet that we could see it new. I wanna let go, nothing to lose. Let's throw all our worries away. I know that it takes two to get confused. Tell me, baby, what do you say? 'Cause we were just friends, and now it's something far over. And I bet that we could find a way closer. Never wanted to put all of this in your head, but I can't say that we're only friends. But I can't say that we're only friends. Every night are we paradise seems so far away. Still I try to buy myself some time to get me to that place. All I want is you. Staying up till we want to. Tell you what, I bet that we could see it new. I wanna let go, nothing to lose. Let's throw all our worries away. I know that it takes two to get confused. Tell me, baby, what do you say? 'Cause we were just friends, and now it's something far over. And I bet that we could find a way closer. Never wanted to put all of this in
guys, we are just approaching the Togo-Ghana border, and this is the border. You can see over there. As usual, no camera, no filming here. So I'm going to put my camera down until I finish crossing it. So see you when I get to the Ghana side of the border. All right, guys, I just finished crossing the Ghana-Togo border. As you can see, right now I am on the Ghana side of the border. So officially, I am now in Ghana, and right now my next mission is to go get a car which is going to take me to the capital city of Ghana, which is Accra. Then when I get to Accra, I will then proceed from Accra to where I am coming from, which is Kumasi. So that is that. Even though I am still around the border zone, which cameras are not quite allowed, but I think I'm managing to capture this moment as I'm speaking. So this is the border, and you can see the Ghana-Togo border symbol. And fortunately for me, before I crossed the border, I was able to change the remaining safer I have on me into seat. So I don't have any problem with my with changing money anymore. So right now my main aim is to get access to my internet. Yes, and hopefully when I cross this hurdle, I might end up getting the internet back, because still where I am, even though I am on Ghana side of the border, still my internet is not yet in, and unless I finally give a bit distance away from the border, then I can get access to my internet, and then we proceed from there. We have just gotten a car, and this is the car I am going to travel with back to Accra. And I understand we are left to one passenger. The car carries 5 passengers, including the driver, so 4 passengers and one driver. And now we are 3 passengers now, and we are left with 1 passenger for us to move. This is the bus station, you can see, but as a passenger you have a choice to pick any car you want to travel with. These buses, for instance, are going straight direct to Kumasi. But the reason why I'm not picking them is because they take much longer time before they get to the final destination. But when you go for these small cars like this, despite the fact that they are very faster, it is also quite convenient for us the travelers. So I always prefer these small cars and all that. So now my next mission for now at this border is to first of all get something to eat, something to refresh myself, even though I have already eaten at my hotel in the morning. But I think I need water or something to refresh myself, because the sun is scorching heavily, and I think I have spotted a coconut seller here. Very soon I will go and then see whether I can get some coconut water to refresh myself. So we are still waiting for 1 passenger to come, then we set off to Accra. Hello, good afternoon. Bacho Kube. All right, this is the setup. This is the coconut. Over here, ladies are the ones who sell, coconut. But when you travel back to where I am coming from, even though ladies sell coconut, but majority of the people who sell the coconut are men. But over here at the border, so far I've seen only ladies who are selling the coconut. Please, give me one bottle like this. How much? I want a correct.
This one 15 cedis.
15 cedis. Give me one. It is quite risky though, because I don't know how hygiene and how clean it is. Do you wash this? You wash it? You wash it before? Okay. All right. She said they wash it before they come and sell it. And unfortunately, I was having a bottle, but I think I've thrown it away. I would have used it, but hey, I trust her. because since she says she washed it, I trust her judgment and I trust her much. First one is gone. So this is how this is how I think to fill it you need 4 fruit of coconut, and I think they have a way. The coconut are quite small, and probably you won't get all of them the same. So some the water. Okay, so this is it. Yes, now we are now having a full coconut bottle now. Okay, I have gotten my coconut already. So this is it.
Hello?
Give me one of this. Let me try. Next time when I come, I will see whether I will buy. You are always here, right? You go to school? Are you a student? So why are you not in school today? Why are you not in school today? Today is holiday, right?
No, I come from Togo.
You come from Togo. So Togo is holiday. Okay, all right. Steady hard, okay? All right.
Thank you.
All right, you are welcome. All the best. We have just hopped on into the car, and I saw this gentleman selling toothpick. So this is a toothpick. Even though I have some, but this one looks quite, smaller. But looking at the scorching sun, the guy is in. I decided to help him by, doing business with him by buying one at least, just to support his business. So right now we have entered the car, and I am now waiting for. I think all the passengers are ready. All right, finally we are now moving away from the border, and now we are heading to the capital town or capital city of Ghana, Accra, precise. And the car has just, we are inside it, and you can see the Aflawo township. I have just arrived in Accra, the capital city of Ghana, and currently where the car dropped me is called 37 Military Hospital, one of the famous hospitals here in Ghana. And this is the hospital you can see, and this is the signpost. It is a hospital named after 37 battalions many years ago, and since then it has been saving lives here and there. And right now where I am, my next mission is to get either a motor taxi or one of the taxis that can take me to the station or to the bus terminal circle, so that we proceed the journey back to Kumasi. I'm just here at the food vendor area, and she's serving me with a meal. This is first street food in Ghana since I traveled, and I'm there getting okay. Alright, so this is the food, and where should I stand? With some meats, and then this one we call it willy. That is the cow skin. Yes. For your information, here in Ghana, we enjoy cow skin. Okay, and then you can see some what do you call it? Meat, fish, and then one egg. So that is the street food we have, started the day with here in Accra. So right after I finish eating this food, I am going to give you the cost of the food, and then we proceed to the station and then head to Kumasi. So I'll get back to you when I'm done. I just finished taking my meal, and the cost of the whole meal you saw me eating was 34 Ghana cedis. 34 Ghana cedis, which is quite okay. Typically in Accra, if it were to be in Kumasi, it would have been lesser than the amount I just paid. So guys, I just hopped on the minibus, as you can see, and in fact the bus didn't even stop. It was just moving when I quickly hopped on, because according to them, they are not supposed to park because that place is not a parking place. So they have to, still moving whilst you hop on it. So if you are taking a car here, sometimes you need to be ready and always be alert. All right, I'm going to circle where I will catch my bus, and then we see what happens. Finally, I am at the VIP circle, Kwame Nkrumah circle, so to speak, and the station I am heading towards is around this area, so I have to cross the road. Okay, crossing the road here is quite difficult, and this place is one of the chaotic areas here in Accra. Anybody who hears the name Accra will always remember this area, because it is one of the most chaotic areas where all manner of people can be found here. You can find thieves, you can find pickpocketers, you can find good people, bad people, just name it. And the way the place looks like, very chaotic, very crowded. In fact, today happens to be a holiday. That's why you are not even seeing a lot of people around here. In an ordinary day or in a daytime, in a working day, like let's say yesterday or tomorrow, if you come here will be quite chaotic, more than ever. So it is very important that you know that. And this is the station I am heading towards, and you can see ambulance is also taking someone on an emergency journey, as you can see. And this is one of the huge bridge. So as of now, I am walking just under a bridge, and then here is the station, bus terminal I am talking to you about. And look at the kind of traffic and all that, and it is rush hour. Everybody is trying to go home and all that. So this is Accra for you, the capital city of Ghana, and I am still here in one of the most chaotic areas here in Accra, which is Kwame Nkrumah Circle, and this is my bus terminal. And today happens to be a holiday, so there is going to be I can see there is a huge issue about car. I'm going to find it difficult to get a car, because it couples with the fact that we are on weekends, and so getting a car is going to be quite difficult. Even way before I get to the station, I can see how crowded the station is. That tells me that indeed today will be today. I was telling you earlier that I will get to Kumasi very late, but what I'm seeing at the station right now, I might get to Kumasi the next day. Yes, the next day, which is Saturday morning, which is tomorrow morning. The way I see things, I am not getting a bus anytime soon, because of the number of queue I can see. Even though you can see some couple of buses over there, but the number of people who have queued there, as I can see now, is not encouraging at all. I've passed through this kind of experience before, so I will know what to do, and fingers crossed, perhaps we are going to get something better out of it. But before I even go attempt to join the queue, I will first of all go to the mosque and then pray, and then after prayers I will just go and see whether I can get a bus which is going to take me to Kumasi. Guys, the queue is crazy. Look at where the bus terminal is, and look at where the queue has brought me. Very discouraging queue, so to speak. And look at where I am now. I am just hoping and praying that at the end of the day I will finally get. Yes, I'm the last person. Yes, I'm the last person. Okay, so right now it is 7 minutes past 5 p.m. and from the way I am seeing things, me standing here, I might end up getting a bus around, let's say, 8 p.m. If I get a bus around 8 p.m., I won't be surprised at all, because this, queue looks quite discouraging, and from all indication, we are going to be in this queue for a very long time. So let's, tighten our belt and then see what happens. I will give you update as to how the queue, or as to how everything is going. Keep watching, subscribe, and like and comment. Guys, I have been here for almost 1 hour 20 minutes now, and the queue is moving very slowly, not as I expected. But like I indicated, I have experienced such a situation before at this same station, and the reason why a lot of people are queuing here is because you see, these buses are reliable, are one of the best buses in the country, and they are privately owned by individuals, not a government bus. This is not a government bus. So, and coupled with the fact that we are in the weekends, today is Friday, and it is also holiday in Ghana, as I did indicated in the beginning of this video. It was holiday in Togo in the morning, and in the evening I'm here in Ghana, and Ghana too, we are in holiday, and then it also coincide with the weekend. So a lot of workers, a lot of people here in the capital are all traveling back to the second capital, which is Kumasi. So it has made the whole situation a bit chaotic and a bit stressful. This is a stressful departure of my journey. So that is that. And this particular place I am standing, I have been standing here for almost 30 minutes, and the bus is not moving. And so the situation we are in here, so that is that. Well, let's keep our fingers crossed, and hopefully very soon we are going to get a bus. I am going to end this video as soon as I get a ticket and we board the bus, because like I indicated, looking at the time, we will be reaching Kumasi somewhere at dawn. Yes, we'll be reaching Kumasi somewhere at dawn, because I've already told you that the road from Accra to Kumasi is not a smooth road. Now it is under construction, so the journey from Accra to Kumasi is now somewhere around 7 to 8 hours approximately. So supposing even if we end up getting a bus around, let's say 8 p.m. here, we are going to spend another 7 hours extra in order for us to get to Kumasi. So as soon as I get a bus, I am going to come back with you and then end everything up. I just want to see that I finally gotten a bus and we are traveling. So stick around, don't go anywhere. Finally, the queue have taken us into this hall. This is the terminal hall, where the waiting area. So this is the queue. So the queue goes in circle form all the way to this office. That is where we are going to get our ticket. It has been very chaotic and very stressful so far, and like I indicated in my previously, because we are in the weekend, that is why getting a bus has become a bit stressful and chaotic. Ordinarily, this is not how this place operates, but sometimes in a weekend like this, where a lot of people want to travel, want to move from the capital to their respective homes back in the second capital, so most of the weekends this place becomes a bit chaotic and a bit jammed by passengers. But since we are here in this hall, there is all hope that in 30 minutes to 40 minutes time, we will all get our bus ticket to board our bus, to start the journey. So keep it locked, don't go anywhere. I'll be back as soon as we are ready to move. Finally, guys, I've gotten my tickets finally, and I am on seat 19, and my bus is now loading, because most people have some of the passengers have their, luggages. So they are, loading the luggages just under the buses. So I decided to just come out to buy, water, and then sign up, sign out with you, and then go back to board the bus, and then let's see whether the journey will begin. And we started this video from Togo, and then we are ending it here in Accra Circle, to be precise. And like my final destination is in Kumasi, like I indicated, but like I indicated to you, my final destination is in Kumasi. But like I indicated to you, based on the timing I have gotten the ticket, it is likely that I will get back to Kumasi, or I will get to Kumasi very, very late, probably at dawn or maybe in the morning, because I've already told you that the road from Accra to Kumasi is not smooth. The road is under construction, and some areas of the road too is not good, and because of that, cars cannot move faster. So a journey of about 5 hours, we are going to spend almost like 7 to 8 hours to get there. So because of that, I am not able, or I'm not going to be able to film it because of the situation. And in that case, I will want to sign out here and leave you till we meet again in my next episode. Thank you very much for watching. Like this video, share to your friends and family and people around you. And in case you haven't watched my any of my Togo series, you can check this area of the video or that area, or check the description area of this video to continue watching. Leave your comment in the comment section in case you have it, and make sure you always watch our videos all the way to the end. Thank you very much once again. I'll see you again in my next one. Have a wonderful day and stay blessed.